Hey, this is Matt Morris. Welcome to another episode of the Unemployed Millionaire Show, the entrepreneur's guide to lifestyle freedom. Here at the Opryland Hotel here in Nashville, Tennessee. Take a look at this place. If you haven't been to the Opryland Hotel, this is definitely a place for your bucket list. Just unbelievable how massive this place is. And it's like a tropical paradise. Feels like, even though it's the middle of December, super cold outside, it feels like we're in, Cancun, which actually I'll be headed to Cancun on Wednesday. It's been a heck of a month, have done a lot of things on my bucket list just this month. In fact, came back from South Africa. I know you guys saw the episodes. Here now at the Opryland Hotel, we're actually doing an event in the convention center over there. And what I wanted to talk about here today in this show is belief systems. And chapter 3 of my book really goes into the science of how your identity is created. And what I talk about in the book and what I really believe is that the results that you've experienced in your life, where you are in your life, are a result of your belief systems. You see, we have something that I call our identity, and our identity is made up basically of what we believe about ourselves. So if you are struggling in life, you have a belief system more than likely that says that you should be struggling. If you're experiencing massive wealth, if you're having a life of adventure, of fun, you have an identity that says that's the kind of person that I am, and those are the results that I deserve for myself. And there's a law that applies actually in marketing, in sales. It also applies to our own, internal being. It's called the law of consistency. And what the law of consistency says is that we have this natural inborn desire, this urge to remain consistent with who we believe we are, our identity, right? And so what I go through in the book, and what we'll do here, we'll do kind of a 4-part series. What I'll do in this episode is I'll talk a little bit about the belief systems in general, and then in the next 3 episodes, I'll talk about how the 3 specific ways that your belief system is created and how you can go about reshaping those. And, personally, I've had to dramatically reshape my identity so I could have the results that I really wanted in life. And so, here's the thing. Because of the law of consistency, that desire to remain consistent with who we believe we are or what we deserve that we should be having, when I was young, I was an ambitious, hardworking kid who was always broke. That was the identity that I had created for myself. And what I had to do is I had to shift my identity to something else. And so what I'll talk about in the upcoming episodes is how you shape your identity, because the results will typically never manifest themselves until you change yourself here, because it's almost like becoming overweight is the example I use in my book. If you are an overweight person, if you have an identity of being overweight, you can go on all the diets in the world, but the law of consistency has this desire to have you be consistent with who you believe you are. It's very out of our comfort zone to be something different, to do something different. So you want to shift yourself here before you manifest the results. You see, I had to believe I was worthy of becoming a millionaire before I could ever manifest the results. Making $1 million, looking back on it, is one of the easiest things I ever did. Believing it could happen to me was one of the hardest. And so that's what we're going to talk about in this next series. So stay tuned to the next episode, and we'll talk about exactly how the 3 different ways that your belief system is shaped. See you on the next one.